And we continue this side in Joburg with some of the stories on our watch this hour. We understand now that the Madlanga Commission has just started proceedings for today. And those, of course, are one of the stories that we are watching for you as testimony continues at the Commission as it continues to take shape at this hour. So just on the side of your screen, those are developments there coming from the Madlanga Commission this hour. And let's take you to the story now as we continue with water supply challenges across the country. Now, these challenges are continuing as well in the city of Johannesburg and across parts of Gauteng, with residents raising concerns after last night's engagement in Melville. Authorities say restoring full supply will be complex. Today, the Minister Majodina, Hlabisa, as well as Deputy Ministers Mahlobo, Masemola, and the Executive Mayor for the city of Johannesburg, Morero, will conduct an oversight visit. The issue of service delivery is also expected to feature in tonight's State of the Nation address as government outlines plans to tackle infrastructure challenges. Here's Lerato Makola in Midrand for us this hour. So, Lerato, we are hearing all of these water supply challenges are set to take center stage ahead of tonight's State of the Nation address. What are you seeing? What are you hearing?
Yes, indeed, Mkolisi. Well, the residents in Ridgeway, they are calling for President Ramaphosa's urgent intervention following water shortages in the area. And today, the Minister of Water and Sanitation, Majodina, together with the Executive Mayor Morero, conducted an oversight visit at their reservoirs. Just to mention one, the President Park Reservoir in Midrand. And well, in a few hours, President Ramaphosa will deliver the State of the Nation address. And in Johannesburg, the water issue is the order of the conversation. And while the residents that we engaged with in the morning, we engaged with Mr. Patel, who mentioned that they are calling for urgent action over the ongoing water shortages in the area. And you remember that yesterday during a media briefing in Emerensha, Minister of Water and Sanitation, Majodina, mentioned that she does not have an authority to declare the water crisis affecting parts of the country as a national disaster. And we also engaged with the Executive Mayor yesterday, Morero, who mentioned that they are working around the clock, and he mentioned that they are working on building 4 more reservoirs to increase water supply in Midrand and the surrounding areas. But right now, the Minister and the Executive Mayor, Morero, they're still inside. It closed the briefing, and they said that they will press the media after that.
And Lerato, much has been said around the challenges themselves. Yesterday, we heard from the Executive Mayor talking about some of the infrastructure problems that the city itself is facing. Is that what you're also hearing on the sidelines of this engagement that is currently happening now behind closed doors, and perhaps what we're also likely to hear when we get a full brief after that engagement is done?
Yes, indeed, Mkolisi, billions of rands. As you'd recall that yesterday they've mentioned that billions of rands are needed in order to fix the aging infrastructure. However, when we engaged with the residents, they've mentioned that they don't believe that the aging infrastructure is the only reason why they are experiencing the water shortages. And they've mentioned that this is affecting their daily lives, a basic human right to water. They feel that their right to to water is being violated, and they will get an update from the authorities as well.
All right, Lerato Makola, keeping eyes on that story for us. Thanks so much indeed for that update. Lerato's live in Midrand for us.